On the Radiant side for LiOu is going to be Tunerla playing the puck. Our Vengeful Spirit is going to be handled by G here. Got the nice little dance going. Dazzle will be played by LiOu. Again, the support role. Frugos will be handling the Undying. This time around already has the Orb of Venom. Looks like he is going into the support, so they're going aggressive with the Venge, which is kind of interesting to me. And then they're sending Whiskey on the Terrorblade down the bottom with 10 tangos in his stash, or his inventory, I guess it's called. Might be caught out. Wolf isn't really going in here silently. He's playing the Abyssal Underlord. We've got, let's see, Shadow Demon will be handled by Mario. Luna will be King Kong over at top, trying not to get forced out of lane too much. Shadow Fiend will be handled by Annihilate on the mid lane. And then finally Slardar, the anatomically... He went for the anatomically incorrect version, since Slardar is supposed to be a male fish, but the male species of that bait fish actually don't have the light on them. It's only the females. So anyway, he's going to be playing the Slardar. Regardless, no lane swaps right now, so it's going to be aggressive tri-lane with the two supports frantically running up there, trying to conserve their TPs, making sure that the Luna doesn't become fresh meat, the first blood. But we're going to see what happens here. This is a best of 3 semifinal, so at least these teams have a little bit of time to come up with a strategy if things don't go so well early. King Kong right next to the creep wave could be bad. This is the first last hit. Went for the Lunar Blessing first. So she'll have a little bit more damage for this. Does get the first 2 denies. Mario and Boruto Uzumaki. Ooh, there's the first one. Crush. They're not going to take down an Undying though. That's kind of impossible, especially with the decay early. You're playing with the Luna. Like, sure, you have some extra damage on top of it, but she already got off. He already got off 1 decay. Like, that's not going to be a kill. But they can continue to put out some pressure. On to up. Boruto Uzumaki. Ready for another crush. You're going to get it. They don't have another destruction for another 5 seconds. But look at that damage. That's ridiculous. Do they get it? Magic Missile underneath the tower is going to save up for now. Nice. And it's going to make the Slardar pay quite a bit as well. Meanwhile, at bottom, Wolf is just getting up some levels against Whiskey. I mean, the Underlord won't really be as much of a threat for the first couple of levels. When he does get a few, maybe he's going to make the Terrorblade a little bit worried. Ooh, Mario. Nice. Gonna get the disruption onto G. Oh, nice Lucent Beam. The crush is going to be there, but the Magic Missile is going to stop the Slardar in time. Needs to get in range for it. Does. That's the first blood. Frugos probably won't be taken down. They didn't kill the Underlord. He actually TP'd back to base. Annihilate avoids the Illusory Orb, and that's going to make sure that Tunerla doesn't get any kills there. But it does force him off the lane for a couple of missed CS. I guess that's worth it for a puck. Oh, missing kills. We're really good. Don't worry about it. Vengeful Spirit and Undying combined for that one. I think that's just laziness on the Luna's part. I don't really see a reason to die to that unless you just get out of position and you're like, oh, well, I don't care. It's just an Undying. My health is only at 400. I can survive here. Why would you even go for a pool there? Well, it's not a pool. Actually worked. They get the creeps over to the hard camp. It was weird with the Undying right there, though. Like, they obviously have vision of it. It's just all about the lane control. Nobody's going to get a last hit here anyway. And Mario gets the deny, which is increasingly important. Ice Frog wants you to play well. Heal onto Wolf. Doesn't seem to care. Whiskey goes around the backside, but look at the Atrophy Aura. Like, you're not taking any damage. You have another Firestorm. Oh. Atrophy Aura is going away. Well, meanwhile, we're missing kills over at top. I'm just so interested in that Abyssal Underworld, though. King Kong trying to get out. Vengeful Spirit, they're going on to him, but they're going to use the Disruption to make sure that the Luna stays alive. Looking for another Crush, has some mana for it, but the Magic Missile is going to slow him down. Brugos wants to go in. He gets another Decay off, again, making it more and more difficult to try to kill off the Undying, who's being quite annoying at this stage of the game. This guy just won't go down. Supports start to rotate though. Is this scouted out at all? I don't think it's scouted yet. They're just going for bounty runes, going for regen runes, which Annihilate will go over and pick up. He'll go over and get the regen. Over at bottom, Wolf backing away from Whiskey. Still has the 20 Atrophiara stacks. 10. Oh, things might start getting difficult for him now. Poison Touch comes in from Dazzle. Going to be difficult for Underlord to make his way out of this one. He isn't going to TP out though. He's going to save that for now. And look at him. He's just turning around. He doesn't seem to care at all. He knows that he has the healing salve. Oh, Boruto. That's not who you want up there. Lucent Beam into a Crush. If they want, they can just use the Disruption. Frugos is there. Can he actually save the Vengeful Spirit? Nope. There's another Crush onto both of them. That's going to net them the Vengeful Spirit kill. There's a lot of illusions of Vengeful Spirit up there now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wolf staying alive at bottom. Yep. And Annihilate's getting some good damage onto the mid tower. TP in from Vengeful Spirit. Illusory Orb is forward. It does actually clip Annihilate a little bit. But he's still got the raindrop going there. Can they take him down? Tunerla has another Illusory Orb in a couple seconds. Has a Winning Rift as well. Can he get in on this one? Needs to send in the orb. It's going to be off the mark. And Annihilate did get another proc on the infused raindrops, but it wasn't going to be enough. Wolf coming around the side. They're probably going to pick up the Vengeful Spirit here. She uses the Magic Missile, making it so that Wolf can't really block her. They need to move faster, but they can't really get it. Here comes the sprint. Does he get a Crush? Illusory Orb hits, gets the Crush. A couple more hits will do it, but the Magic Missile, there's enough mana for it, and his sprint is going to go away. Turns it around, gets the kill. A little bit greedy. And when you look at that mana, you just kind of have to expect it. You have to expect that the Vengeful Spirit does have enough mana for the Magic Missile. It doesn't cost as much anymore. It's just 120 mana, and she has enough in her pool for 2. Can they kill Frugos? Crush comes in after the decay, but look at all that damage. So much damage over to an Undying. This tri-lane's definitely working out for CES. Annihilate. Ooh. There's only so much you can do against a Dream Coil. So Up has sort of been transferred into a support role. Hello. They just kind of wave each other as they go past. There's only so much you can do against a Dream Coil. Wolf could move on up to Whiskey. He's not really afraid of this at all. It's almost to the point where Underlord can start diving the tower, just kind of cutting the wave. Oh, why would Whiskey walk through that? Level 3 into Firestorm. There is very little mana on Wolf. Maybe they go for him. There's a Reflection. They're trying to get the Shadow Wave onto him, and he has to try and go in for the kill. There's no way that he gets out. No, don't do it! Oh, nice, 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 nice. Nice Sunder. Can they get it? Poison touches there, but Annihilate can definitely turn around. Is he going to do it? 1, 2. He'd have to get closer for 3. And Ryan Noob has no more mana for it. There's the Crush into a kill. That was close. Some really good thinking from Terrorblade. And we also see a lot of TBs not going for the point into Sunder early. So I like that he, I don't know, maybe been saving that one. At least had enough mana for it. That's some very quick calculus. Simple maths right there. But still, a pretty nice play. Ended up keeping the Terrorblade alive after he went for that kill. Obviously, the players are much smarter than the casters anyway, right? No runes for anybody. I always love that little deny. It's like, yeah, screw you too. Ooh, bottom lane. Wolf getting deep. Has a Dark Rift if he really needs to. But Sparta's here as well. There's a reflection and he's totally dead. That's the problem. When you get all those atrophy aura stacks up, your illusion is going to do quite a bit, and when the demon gets big, so does the damage. Another disruption on the G. Look, oh no. A little bit unfortunate that the creeps are there, but King Kong still doesn't have to use the Lucent Beam for the kill. Gets lucky enough with the Eclipse and all of the Lucent Beams that come out of it that he doesn't have to worry about using another one for the mana. Nice mana conservation.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'm still going for the tier 1 tower on top. Not as much damage being done to bottom, especially as Wolf has his way with the wave, using the Firestorm on it. Up, moving forward. Still not level 6, no swap available. Mario's low though. They could just blow him up. He has to use, he's already used the disruption. He's dead. Just completely dead. Maybe King Kong as well. Dream Coil comes through. He has to TP away. There's no swap. And they get the kill. Oh, that was so close. Well played. Thanks, Tunerla. Thanks, dude. You guys are well played as well. Probably time to see the net worth now. Puck us up to 4K. I mean, obviously, LiOu are actually taking this match seriously now. I don't really think they were up to this point, but who really needs to? I mean, if you're winning, who cares? Did take a little bit of time with the last one though, so they didn't have as much time to rest. Whiskey moving around. They might actually miss him. How much vision does he have? He knows they're there. Oh, he didn't try to illusion bait. That's going to lead to the disruption, and he's definitely dead. No Sunder necessary either.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
With a 4-man rotation, he just has to wonder why his team couldn't protect him. Feels bad, man. The other thing is that he knew they were there. He just decided not to care. He had vision of the jungle on that side of the trees. It's a little bit strange to me. Luna could be the return kill over at top. Tunerla is ready with the Illusory Orb into Dream Coil. And Dazzle is here as well, putting the ward behind. I don't know if there was vision taken there. Still no vision yet. The Illusory Orb is going to come through. He's going to be able to get the Dream Coil down. That TP is not going to happen. And the swap past the Tether Stun as well. Beast Underwood comes through here. He's going to have to use the Dark Rift to get out. He will. Or he won't? What? That actually takes so long. I think I'm just not used to the timing of it anymore. But Underwood goes down. Luna as well. That's a pretty big loss on top. And LiOu, again, taking advantage in the early game. Now the question is, are they going to throw again when they get in the mid? That's a big question for him. Because that's exactly what they did in the last game. And CES are going to take advantage of that even more than Cornell did in the last game. Already taking down towers in the bottom lane. Gonna force out a fortification, but Terrorblade's also pretty happy to eat up some towers if you give him the chance. Lots of demons on the map. Oh no. Underwood, no, why please? Don't do it. Vengeful Spirit's gonna eat you up for dinner as well. We'll force away the Radiant side. Trying to bait it out again. Tunerla, he does have the Dream Coil, but he's going to TP away. And it'll just be a full retreat for the Radiant side. How far along is the puck? Only at level 10. He'll get up to 11 soon. Hasn't gone for a talent just yet, while Shadow Fiend's gone for the spell amplification talent. His main problem though is just staying alive. If we look at his items, he's getting the he's going the Blink Dagger route. It's interesting. And more wave damage for Firestorm. See a lot of Underworlds going for that. We do have our Sweater getting closer and closer to a Blink Dagger. It's pretty good timing on that one, just 13.5 minutes in. Smoke comes out, and Sweater was not part of it. They're making a beeline for bottom where iAnnihilate has to be much more careful. They know that he's not going to make a retreat, and, well, Puck is going to go right for him. Dreamcoil's there. Is he going to use the Requiem? Oh yeah, he's going to charge it up, but the Magic Missile is going to stop him in his tracks. Can they save him? There's a disruption, and they're going to start up with the Eclipse, but they have no vision here. They don't have any vision of the trees. They don't know where G is. G eventually finds them. Annihilate gets the kill with King Kong, and he's just going to TP back. It's got to be safe there. It was good that the disruption helped the Shadow Fiend to stay alive there. They really need to make sure that the rest of their team could get this around while he was still kept alive. So well played by the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon is still kind of one of those heroes that I have difficulty playing since there's so many possibilities with it, figuring out who to disrupt. And then it goes on cooldown. And then your team yells at you. No Blink Dagger, it's being delivered by the courier. He will get it right now. Come on, get it, get it. Get the Blink Dagger. He doesn't have it. Where'd the Blink Dagger go? Where's the Blink Dagger? Oh, he has it now. They're going to go bottom instead. They're like, screw this, we don't want to fight. I was like clicking on the courier, wondering where the Blink Dagger went. Wolf about to go high ground, but he's a bait. It's a bait. The bait is there. There's the crush. I love that. They like read that like a book, and they want to get RyanNoob as well, or do they? He's gonna lead them on a wild goose chase. Is that the real RyanNoob? Who knows? Here comes Uzumaki, and he's gonna hold on to that. Wants to use the crush just when the Dazzle's about to die, but it's not gonna happen. Now he's gonna try to TP away. He needs a bash. He didn't level bash. Feels bad, man.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh well. You know, at least we'll get a tier 1 tower. Maybe. I know it's still doing well. He's actually going to go for the safe route, go for BKB first. And this is kind of the typical story for CES. Like, they aren't doing badly in the early game. They could have done better. But it's always the mid game where they start to come into their own. Pit of Malice is going to keep Terrorblade way the hell away from Wolf. And think about getting a gank up there as well. Oh well, getting later into the night here, guys, with the Galaxy Battles. Fun story. Back when there was an event going on in China or something that Moonduck were doing, I ended up doing the Galaxy Battles, well, cast on their second channel, I believe. And it was also late at night because it was SEA back then. Fun story. Frugos crushed into a corrosive haze, and I know, it just gets the blink away for swag before he gets the kill. Gotta love it. Also wanted to make sure that he wasn't hit by a decay, but you know, didn't really need it. The Metamorphosis used on the bottom lane just to make sure that the tower goes down. Meanwhile, mid, someone's getting chased down. Goodbye up. Again, not having the best game of his life. Getting chased down. Whiskey wants to keep going forward. He's looking pretty aggressive. Notice that he has the Sunder. Oh, just missing with the poison. They need more vision. Keep looking where that poison goes. Route to Uzumaki wants to go for the low ground. He doesn't have any vision. He wants to go for it. He doesn't blink forward. And there's the Pit of Mouse on the backside. Again, splitting up this fight. Puck ready to go on to Mario. That's going to be the first kill in this team fight. Annihilate. There's Wrecking of Souls. That's a little dodge by Tuner though. And bottle up. Dream Coil. Can the Swardar find him though? That's the question. He's going to rush forward. No oh, did see the Puck there for a second, but they're going to go for the Dazzle anyway. They're not going to get him. They're actually not going to get him. That's ridiculous. That is the second time they've done that this game. I want to go for the Swardar. Missing uphill. So unlucky. Gets the Bounty Rune anyway. What a boy. Gets the Bounty Rune. So good. That's the second time they let the Dazzle do that to them this game. Like, if anything, if you're Luna, save the Lucent Beam. You don't need to use the Lucent Beam so early. But hey, these guys aren't pros. They're just pretty good. King Kong might get demolished and bottom. Magic Missile will start it. There's the Wave of Terror. He has the equip, so NG could be in some trouble. He gets it turned around right on his head. He's going to try to go for the swap. Oh, come on. At least he has the illusion. Run, Luna, run. Annihilate gets kills anyway. I want to see this Luna run. She's running. Annihilate get kills at the top of the map. Kills a tombstone. This guy's unstoppable. As the announcer just said. Hello.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 2 tower taken down by a support and an offlaner. An offlaner who's gone for Crimson Guard. Should be a pretty big help against the Terror Blade.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Big question is, does this get denied and who gets killed? Oh, Darkrai should get him out. It's a Dream Coil. And the disruption, he might have just killed everybody. No, okay. Dota mechanics. Disruption allows the Dark Rift to get back. Only the Shadow Demon died. Oh well, at least he saved his offlaner. Didn't get the tower though. He'll probably be denied in a second. Maybe. It is in deny range. Hello. Drums of Endurance on Venge. That's a very poor man's build. Obviously not in the 1%. What does this guy have? Play Manta Style. Roshan. It's an alright call. We'll continue to have the Medallion of Courage going on to it, as well as Wave of Terror, decreasing the armor of Roshan further, down to 18. But CES have no idea about this. They're just still happily farming on the map, and they're like, oh shit, Roshan's dead. Welp, that's unfortunate. First Roshan, just an Aegis, going to Terrorblade. It's not life or death at this point, but it's very close. Just 21 minutes in though. Tuner, he's ready to go for this blink. Mario is playing with fire here, and there's a Tombstone slowing him down. Dream Coil, do they really want to use it? Lucio over to the side. Puck goes forward anyway, and now Shadow Demon is very, very dead. But still, teams are trading the tier 2 towers here, and maybe Annihilate and King Kong are able to get the better trade here. Lots of damage onto the tier 3. Puck goes forward, hasn't used the Dream Coil yet, very little mana there. Meanwhile, over in the mid lane at the other side of the map, Swatter just forces him back. Cool. We'll still put the better trade over to the Dire side. Even though they lose their Shadow Demon, they get some damage onto a tier 3. And that's not too far from getting a kill. A kill onto the tower, that is. Now we've got a smoke up from CES. This is a smoke into an Aegis, mind you. Like, Terrorblade still has the Aegis. Do they really have the ability to kill him twice when the puck could come in with a Dream Coil or Tombstone could be dropped? Whiskey's going to continue to pop the illusions. He's going to run into the scan. That's terrible for him. It's absolutely horrendous. They need to get him. Bit of Malice. Oh no, he's dead once. Is he dead twice? They used their crush. This could be terrible. Another Firestorm. Disruption. Ready for the Swatter again. But the swap could be there. They'll just swap him out, and they'll go right for the Vengeful Spirit on the backside of it. Or do they? There's the Tombstone. They're just going to back up at this point. They don't really feel a need to pursue that. They took the Aegis off of Terrorblade. It's worth it if no one dies. So that's exactly what happens. Whiskey looking for a Sunder. Wolf. 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 Your team is not there. Your team is definitely not there. Now he's been silenced. The Sunder's through, and Wolf is dead. Goodbye. That was way too greedy. Stunning the illusion. They get the Corrosive Phase onto the correct one. Here's the... Oh, no. The Eclipse is missing everybody. Brugos, again, getting healed up so much. He's going to fall. Whiskey getting low. He doesn't have the Thunder anymore. Double kill for Annihilate. Maybe Puck can find something here, but he's not going to be able to. Right. Would you believe that a Dazzle's going to get a tier 2 tower by himself? Would you believe? Do you believe in the heart of the cards? Oh no, they found him. He's dead. It doesn't even matter if he can get the grave on himself now. He already used his TP. He's dead. And Mario may as well secure it. He slaughtered that takes it anyway. Tier 2 tower taken in mid. Goodbye. I call that an excellent play from CES, taking a lot of heroes down across the map, taking a tower, making sure that Dazzle doesn't kill a tier 2. That works. And Annihilate continues to get a lot of space around the map, going for a Lincoln Sphere now after his Manta. Remember that this is just game number 1 of a best of 3 set. Gonna have a pause coming out here. CES versus LiOu. I think this 2 is just a bug. Yeah, I think it's just a bug, honestly, because it was showing up before. I don't think anybody has that many fans. One charge on the Spirit Vessel. What is the Abyssal Underlord at? Almost at his Guardian Greaves. That's pretty good. Shadowblade soon on Swatter. That's a really good build up for him, actually. Like, he's at 7,000 net worth. He's picking a lot of good items. I like this build. I mean, it's kind of the only build on Swatter, but he's gone through it pretty quickly. Just 24 minutes. Hand of Midas on the Undying. I didn't see that before, so I have no idea how long he actually picked that up for. But we are ready to go. Puck's gotten a pretty good build-up as well. He's the highest net worth on his team. Blink Dagger, Veiled Discord, Dual Scepter, everything a little Puck needs. It's a very well-timed illusion rune for Luna. Frugos. He could get caught out. How's the vision here? He's not going to see the Underworld until just now. And poor little bunny. Ooh. It's unfortunate. I don't even know why it was sitting there. Who has enough money for something? Who would kill an innocent bunny? It was there for no reason. Or at least none that I can see. Just happened to be in the secret shop. The Luna illusions, while not as strong as they used to be under this type of strategy, are still, oh my gosh, look at all those bounces. Like, it's not doing a lot of damage, but man, look at all those bounces. It's so dumb. It's a hell of a lot of illusions for sure. It's also a good time to get the illusion rune. Smoke up from CES. Again, they've been pretty good at using those. Whiskey could be the one up for grabs. Annihilate. They have vision of him there. It's so easy. It's just so easy to get that kill. No chance on Asunder either. Do they see LiOu? Gets over to the side. They maybe decide to go for him, but gee! Oh, too late. Didn't really get the vision of him. It's so close.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Anyway, they're actually going to go for the Jugular here. Pushing in through the mid lane. Annihilate's making sure that bottom is being cut and pushed in. Wolf swapped in on the mid. Nice Force Staff out. Elusive Orb is going to be through there. Decide not to go for the courier. Poison Touch goes out on the Wolf. Still gets the Pit of Malice down. And Tunerla is going to try to stop over at bottom. They get on to Annihilate, but the Magic Missile is already down, and he gets the Requiem out, forcing a lot of heroes over to bottom. He has to kind of get out of here, though. Right now, CS are going for the full court press. Getting heroes onto every lane here. Dark Rift is going to be there. And they're probably just going to take the Uber out. Over to their own side of the map. Roshan not up for a little bit. May respawn in 136. It looks like it's going to respawn in... I think the timer's messed up. I don't know what that timer is. It's not what I remember looking at. Look how good this guy is. Look at his blink out. I don't think you've ever seen someone blink with such confidence. I don't think anybody in the game blinks as good as that, obviously. Rutu Uzumaki ready on the bottom here. He's still playing around that little tree. Surprising to me that that tree actually does so much. Here we go! Right onto the Vengeful Spirit. She can't swap herself out, but she can swap herself out and put the Dazzle in danger. Annihilate getting his way. He's able to get the Dazzle, but that's a kill. And it's definitely not worth it. Definitely not worth it. But they're still creating space. Rutu Uzumaki, he... Very close. Whiskey's about to die over at bottom though. One more hit would have done it. Those illusions of himself, they hurt. They hurt so good. So edgy. He's just gonna get away. And Up really wants to make something happen. Magic Missile available. Pit of Malice is there. Tuner up to the high ground. As that Eclipse is used, it's going to stop it in its tracks. Disruptor, or the Disruption is up in the air. Mario picks it up. Underworld actually gets away, but the Shadow Demon is not going to be so lucky. And because Shadow Demon had some Vengeful Spirit illusions, I believe he gets that Shadow Demon illusion there as well. It's kind of weird. Pretty terrible fight for CES though. There's a substantial amount of gold over to LiOu. I still don't get that name at all. But it is still an 8,000 gold lead for CES. And we are going to get the initiation on the Rhino in just a bit. There's a Firestorm. They didn't quite get the stun that they needed. They need a good one here from this fire. It's going to happen on the 3. And they're going to get the Dark Rift out. They'll use the Illusion Rune as well. Maybe he cancels this? No, he's just going to go. What's the point in canceling it anyway? Right? I'm out. It's like the unhelpful Batman. Like, my work here is done, but you haven't done anything. And he's like, I'm gonna go. Someone's caught out on the dire side of the map. That's gonna be LiOu. Blink in a second. We're not gonna use it though. Why should we chase for a Dazzle again? He's already betrayed us so many times this match. Ooh, Terrorblade? Hello? Terrorblade? No vision? Is it a bait? Is it better than a bait? They're just going to kill the shrine. There was a chance here. Beautiful Dazzle. This could really hurt CES if they let this go. Those illusions are just wrecking them. Annihilate up in the air, and Tunerella is going to be able to get the perfect timing onto the Illusory Orb, but Wolf is still doing some work. He's moving around here, tanking up a lot. Luna over to the side. There's nobody help her out. Tunerella is right on top of Illusory Orb. Illusory Orb going to be juked. King Kong, one more hit is enough with all that minus armor. It's ridiculous. Meanwhile, we still have the front going on to the fight. Wolf is tanking up as much as he can. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. He actually does get that kill. Blade Mail, it's not going to matter against those illusions. Not at all. No, sir. This Puck's still doing a lot of work. Heal Scepter is going to kill him. And the Crush is going to be missed. Does this Puck actually get... Oh, no. It's over. It's over. I don't know how many that was for the Puck, but it was a hell of a lot. Full 5-man team wipe. He got so much gold out of it too. 2,500. Gave this man a clap. It's an excellent fight from him. Making his way around. Look at this. His Dream Coil, if it was used at the beginning of the fight, which I don't think it was, it's up again. I think he never used it. It's kind of insane in that whole fight. But hey, you gotta manage the mana, right? It's quiet on the map now. Only 3 heroes here, now 4, now 5. Well, everybody's getting back. It was nice and quiet for a while, but unfortunately, these heroes have to respawn eventually. Come on, Aluna. There we go. The next item should be a butterfly. We've got Annihilate working off of a Lincoln Sphere and probably a BKB soon. But we've already broken the base for the dire side. The only question is, can they actually turn that into a set of racks? Sending out some illusions to scout here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ooh,
Dire's
someone's
top
found
tower
somebody.
has fallen.
Hello. So dead. Hardly even needed that last shadow raise. And Annihilate still doing really well in this game. 945. Sounds like a really good phone number. And getting towards our butterfly on Terrorblade, which somehow has very few counters now. But it's okay, we're going to have an E-Blade soon on Shadow Fiend as well. Roshan is available. I would say that both teams have a pretty good shot of taking the Roshan. There's lots of damage on each side, but look how fast it melts when the Dire side try to take it. It's still similar for the Radiant. I mean, they have the Medallion of Courage and the Wave of Terror, but it's just slightly more minus armor for CES. And the scan is there, a little bit too late. There's the crunch. Nice double dream coil, but Wolf is the one caught in it. He's definitely tanky enough for this. He's going to be taken out soon, but here comes Annihilate. He's big, mean, and he's got a BKB. He's ready to go with it. Frugos on the backside. Annihilate really can't fight against Whiskey. Here comes the BKB. The Requiem of Souls ends up doing a lot. Ryan Ubit is actually never going to be killed here. And she's eaten. And she really can't fight that. Going to the backside of the fight, King Kong nearly dead. And Annihilate is getting some work done. He's finally found the kill. Tunerla is godlike, and Puck is being so elusive. I don't even think he's going to die right now. Gets to the back of the pit, needs to get that. Well, he's already used the blink. Dual Scepter. He's so elusive. There's going to be another phase shift into a blink. Blink, blink, blink. There we go, but Slider's already there. Oh, and the Elusive Orb over. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. Look at that retreat. So good. So good. Yeah, well played. Well played, Tuner. I love this guy. I like how it's just like a really good play, and he's like, well played. Yeah. Yay me. Yeah, yay you, Tunerla. That was pretty nice. That man, just playing a puck. Hero is so elusive too. Alright, well, CES gonna get a little bit more insurance for themselves taking a shrine down. Maybe looking to get control of some more lanes as well. I think we're still working on some items for CES, so like they still need their Butterfly on Luna. Annihilate is now working for a Hex, which is a little bit weird. What's this? No. That can't be the real one, right? It couldn't possibly be the real Terrorblade completely on the wrong side of the map. Maybe Luna dies. Luna, you hurt yourself. You hurt yourself so good. Aegis is going to fall, and this is a pretty good turn. It wasn't that great of a bait, but it actually ends up being extremely good, as the tables have now been turned on top of LiOu. Tunerla being taken down over to the side. Firestorm's still on top of me. Blinks away. He's going to get the Elusive Orb out. He's completely gone. They can't catch up to the puck. He walks on in. We'll back away. Wave of Terror comes through, giving them a little bit of vision. Nobody dies. Except for the Aegis. Nobody ends up really dying. Jeez, these fights, man. They're actually so ridiculous. I mean, you add in the element of a puck played well, and you have a whole lot of possibilities. Mario will just continue to make sure that this is pushed out. I mean, I don't know, I'm taking a look at these lineups more and more, and I think that Dire should continue to have the advantage, but then they're not really performing as well in the fights. And they can't kill a puck. They don't have the ability to just yet. I think that's why Shadow Fiend is going for a Hex. He's like, you know what? Screw you, puck. I want to turn you into a pig. Puck, more like pig. You know? I think he's just sick of it at this point. This puck continues to have so much impact in the fights. May have been a little bit caught out there, but still managed to get out with the phase shift, the blink. He's completely fine. Even with the Firestorm right on top of him. The Luna army, here we go. Tries to split a little bit to avoid some of the damage. Man, those glaives though. This Dazzle. That's probably one of the ballsiest Dazzles I've seen in a while. Just walks on up to the tier 3 tower by himself. He's like, yeah, I'm a split pushing Dazzle. Don't worry about it. I only have 5,000 net worth. I'm still going to push this lane out. Just because. Okay. Like, that's so ballsy. I don't really know a whole lot of people with... I mean, look at his items. He's got a Medallion of Courage and some brown boots. Enough to go split pushing, I guess. I think the real problem is that nobody really cares enough about him. So he's trying to get noticed. Poor Dazzle. If all he wants to do is just get noticed by his team, or at least by the enemy team, if anything, he just goes and split pushes, and then still nobody notices him. He's just sad all the time. It's unfortunate. Oh, Courier? Courier? So close. Dazzle doesn't have that much damage anyway. It's hard to kill a Courier. Push can come in through bottom. A lot of heroes over here. Shadow Fiend could get caught at top though. Or that's not Shadow Fiend, that's Wolf. Wolf. Oh no. The Undying revealed himself. The Dark Rift is going to get him out, and he's going to go back to base maybe? No, back over to the Creep Blade. They go on to the Terror Blade, nearly killing him. BKB popped, and the swap, and the Shallow Grave. I don't think everything was needed there, but they definitely saved their Terror Blade. And you know that Slaughter is making his way over there as well. Luna army still coming in. There's the Pit of Malice, making it difficult for LiOu to actually get into this fight. Luna goes right on up to the high ground, doesn't seem to care at all. There's the BKB, and she really just wants to take the rocks, but they've been fortified. You can't do that anymore, sir. Wrecking the Souls will force him back, and he's going to continue to go in. There's the E-Blade into just Shadow Rays. Not even a chance to get off the Sunder. BKB on G. Let's go. Easy kill. And the puck is out once again. Can they get anybody else? There's the E-Blade. A little bit more. Shallow Grave will keep him alive for now. The Crush will keep him there. But they don't have the long range damage that they need to try to kill the Undying. And they'll probably continue to demolish the base. Tunerla, oh my gosh. Somebody stop this puck. Please. E-Blade onto the Undying. They don't really care about the Blade Mail. They'll continue to go for him. Tunerla, please stop hitting that tombstone. It's not good for you. Please stop. Wolf is like, I don't care. Thanks. Lots of Fear is dead here, and they don't have buyback. It's about to be do or die time for LiOu. Puck goes in the back lines, and he gets a kill. The Daigon onto Baruto Uzumaki is going to be doing quite a bit of damage there. Tunerla still wants to go for the back lines. He's been sniping fools left and right, but not any longer. The Glaives are becoming too much for him, and that Crush just misses its mark. He's going to blink. Phase shift. Where the hell is the puck? Finally dead. Now he buys back. And he's going to continue to be annoying. There's the E-Blade. It's going to be manted off. And the Eclipse will pretty much make short work of the Terror Blade. He'll use the BKB there. Let's get back over to the Fountain. Tunerla is again going to get hit by that E-Blade and is still alive. This guy is still alive. He's trying to make a break for it. He's trying to make a break for it. The minions are there, the creeps. And he blinks. He still has the Spirit charge on him. And he finally gets taken by the Shadow Rays. Finally, this guy is dead. That's probably GG. 120 seconds on the sidelines for the puck. Tunerla played great this game, but unfortunately, all the demons of hell and all the skeletons, the skeleton land, could not be enough to save LiOu from this game number 1. But the good news is, Tunerla has one more chance to carry his team to victory because this is a best of 3. Game number 1 goes to CES, but who will take game number 2? We'll go to our analysts right now, and we'll see what they have to say about that match. Analysts, sorry, this is low budget production. We don't actually have that, so we're actually going to go to our break. You can take a look at the score screen because that's the best production value that we can muster here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with game number 2 in just a bit.